We're here at the Burning Man base camp. This is Chescotti, and he's going to go ahead and re-spool this cassette. There's a little. What's the problem exactly with this unit?
Well, Brian, it's not re-spooling. what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the foam padding, which rides on the upper side of the cassette tape. And what it does is, as the tape head comes up when you press play,
yes,
the foam padding on this side pushes against the tape, and the reader head of your cassette player pushes up against the cassette tape itself, and the foam pad acts as a
resistor,
buffer. And that's how these cassette tapes work. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Well, what happens is, over time, the glue decays on the metal part which holds the foam padding or buffer, otherwise known as a floater. Brian Ward likes to call it a floater. It's a very small piece. Can you zoom in on this?
Yeah.
It's a very small piece of foam mounted on a small cardboard backing, I would say.
Yeah.
And what I do here is I have a spare tape parts, a repair kit.
Yeah.
Has everything in there I need, extra spools. In that kit I also have some tweezers, because we're dealing with a very small item here, so it's not good to use your big clumsy fingers. You're going to want to use
something a little more accurate.
A tool.
Yeah.
Right.
And a good set of gloves.
No. So what I got here is the cassette tape with the floater that came off.
Okay.
I have some super glue here.
Got it.
And the tweezers. So what I do is I take the tweezers and I lightly pull up on the tape leader.
Oh, perfect.
To make the arc. So now I can get in there and do my work.
Yep. Are you going to take... Okay.
Now, here comes the super glue.
Okay, here we go.
You don't need a lot of super glue. It's just a very light... It's a very small, light dab.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you do not contact the super glue with the cassette tape itself.
Then what will happen if you do?
The cassette tape will probably... The actual tape will probably get gunked up and it'll be harder to play. I grab the floater with my tweezers and I lightly drop it on the glue. I position it where I want it. This is the hardest part. Oh, I think I got it pretty much straight. Once I get it to the point where I want it,
hold it down there maybe a little bit.
Yeah, then I lightly press. Sometimes I blow a little bit. Light pressing. Oh shoot, it's shifted. Oh no. Just got it, come on. There you go. Well, that's good enough.
Give it another, what, 7-8 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, this glue dries so quickly, it probably dries in a matter of 20 seconds or so. But we're going to actually leave it like that for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
And that is Tape Repair Volume 1. Next we'll discuss how to remove the cassette tape spools from the plastic casing.
Yeah.
And replace those into spare casings such as this. But that will be on Volume 2.
That's a little more advanced.
Yeah, that's a little more advanced.
And you'll need a letterhead there so you can print the title and the recording artist.
If you want to be professional, you could do that on your computer.
Yep.
Or you could just take
some old VHS
old VHS labels, or you could take a cassette label and handwrite it. Of course, it's not going to look as professional, but it'll do the trick. See you next time here on Cassette Tape Repair.
Good job, bud.